So in this video I'm gonna be making the model for my topic portfolio. I'm making the hyperbolic paraboloid, and this is the model that I would make in the classroom to help explain the hyperbolic paraboloid. So as we know, a hyperbolic paraboloid is made up out of a downwards facing parabola being translated across an upwards facing parabola. So in the classroom I'd go ahead and I would sketch my first parabola. So I'm going to sketch the upwards facing parabola. So I just throw that in there kind of anywhere and draw it in. Now, and that's okay. Now as I would be doing this in a classroom, I'd be explaining everything that's going on here. But quickly now I'm just going to explain how I'd make the resource. So after that you would need a plane, and this plane is going to be parallel with the right plane, but just on the edge point of that upwards facing parabola. So we have our upwards facing parabola, now we just need our downwards facing parabola. So to get that, we would sketch on this plane 1, and again sketch a parabola. So the top of this parabola that's downwards facing would need to be on this exact point here. So to get that, we would put the focal point. The first point you put for these parabolas are the focal point. So I put the focal point down here and the vertex up here. And then you just need to draw it in. So I'll just draw it in here. Now it's a bit messy there, so just to tidy it up, I would go ahead and I would draw a horizontal line and just trim the end of this downward sloping parabola, so I can delete that line. So now we have both of our parabolas, and as I said before, this downward sloping parabola is being translated across this upward sloping parabola to give us the hyperbolic paraboloid. So in the class again we could just do a swept surface. So the first thing we need to select is the thing that is being translated, our downward sloping parabola, and it is being translated across our upward sloping parabola. Right, and we need to choose options, and this needs to keep normal to constant so that it's not actually rotating as it goes across that upward sloping parabola, and we click OK. So that there is our hyperbolic paraboloid, and if we needed to we could take cut sections of this. Now, you can take cut sections any which way you want and look at it in there. So that is the resource that I would make in front of my students in the class to help explain this hyperbolic paraboloid.